I should have put this as a disclaimer well before this conversation started, and I'll put it as a disclaimer at the start of this fucking part, because this will be part B for sure, right? We do not fucking, we vehemently fucking condemn everything that Weinstein has fucking done. Any form of fucking assault, verbal, physical.
Let's put in allegedly done before we get sued.
Yeah, allegedly done, right?
Yeah.
We condemn all that shit.
Yeah.
We've got nothing to do with it. It's disgusting, and he should be fed to the wolves if it all comes out, right?
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
This is just opinion.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time, you fucking cunt. What day was it? It was a couple of days ago.
Scoping a barrage?
No, it was like Friday or Thursday last week, man, like a week ago. I was on the computer and I signed into the Duke Leverage account on, I can't remember why. It was on YouTube and it brought up all your history. So there was all that Dora the Explorer Peppa Pig shit. And then there was like 1,000 videos on Richard Dawkins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. Because I haven't watched many Richard Dawkins clips up until that point.
And then how to strip.
Yeah, make money with sex. I just laughed. I'm like,
how to make money playing poker from home.
Doesn't even go at his door. Yeah, man. Pyramid schemes in 2017.
Make money
Best
fast.
pyramid schemes.
Yeah, man.
Make quick cash.
Yeah, that's it. So I thought this cunt would have been on his Richard Dawkins, like...
Legit pyramid schemes.
legit fake tan, blonde hair, suit.
Yeah, I go into like little spirals of just like... I don't know. I watch too many videos and I just get inside my head and I just...
Yeah, why Richard Dawkins? What brought that up?
I don't know. I was just watching religious shit, I think. I don't know.
Richard Dawkins makes some good points, and then he's a bit of a nut job as well at the same time. I don't know. You haven't watched Richard Dawkins, have you?
Fuck Dawkins.
Richard Dawkins, man. He's an atheist. He's another science head that just basically throws Christ out the...
I still just battle with this, is like the religion real or not? Like, you know, like I'm always battling with that in my head. So that's why, man.
You know what I've been listening to lately? A lot of Joe Rogan stuff. The podcast that he does, though, but with, like, select people. Had Louis Theroux. You heard that one? When he went into the Scientology thing? Interesting shit, man. You know, when he was trying to make a documentary about Scientology, and Scientology was like, well, we're going to fuck you as well. So they even started making a documentary about him. But Louis Theroux is like, all right, go for it. Like what do you want?
I am who I am.
Yeah, I'll give you everything. Here's my license. Here's my...
Yeah.
You know, some trippy shit, man.
I actually got into a big Scientology thing not long ago as well.
Well, that's why I brought it up.
Sign up.
Yeah, I signed up. I did the Thetan test, and I was accepted.
Did you read the book and everything?
No, I was just watching videos of like
Dianetics.
Yeah, Dianetics.
Do you know what I was watching? I was watching videos of it when it was like Tom Cruise was like the ambassador for it.
Yeah, he still is, isn't he?
Have you watched it when he was like? It was like
at the peak of his lunacy.
At the peak of his lunacy. Yeah. At the peak of.
We had that promo video with the Mission Impossible theme song in the background,
and he's standing on stage with all these giant, big, shiny medals, and this the other guy. What's his name? The main dude of Scientology back then. No, the leader of like
Guy something. Wasn't it?
No, it's David Kavanaugh or some shit.
Yeah.
That little midget dude with like the big smile, the cheesy smile.
Yeah.
And him and Cruise, and then there was this whole thing with like he was jealous of Nicole Kidman, and he was trying to like pull Tom away from her, and like, dude, I was just like watching it, like, what the fuck is this? Like,
do you want to go to
so bizarre.
Scientology? Do you want to go to the Church of Scientology here?
There's one here. It's
Escobel.
Yeah,
there used to be one in Camberwell, like right around where I went in JB.
Cool building.
Oh, their architecture's solid.
I'll give him that. David
Miscavige. Yeah.
Just this little midget, and he's like super like cheesy and like that big, like, and everyone would just applaud him. He'd say like a little punchline, and everyone's standing up. Like, dude, they were fucking brainwashed hard. Like,
yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
It was so weird. That air conditioner sounded like a motor powering down. Steam
You know what
engine.
though? It's old, but it's fucking strong.
But quite nippy in here. My nips have gone hard.
I have every 3 a singlet. Oh, this guy.
What are you doing?
See how hard my nipples are?
I don't want to see how hard you're fucked.
Oh, you didn't turn away, did you?
South Park, hard nipples.
I looked up and he's got his tank top pulled down. Like, really?
Yeah, but your eyes were locked on it. And I've been waiting for a comment on my watch over here, but I never
Oh, the watch you kept prattling on about. Just look.
like it.
It does. How you described it as it's not pure shit.
Like it's shit, but it's not
pure shit.
Not pure shit. It's pretty classy.
To wear to the podcast.
Does it work?
It works.
Well, maybe one day you'll be able to read time and...
Nearly 12:15.
12:15.
You know what? He walks around. Yeah, man. And girls see him. Ooh, he's got a watch. He must know how to read time.
Literacy is a big selling point in the gully.
A smart one, girls.
He can read time. But dude, you've been following the news, like in the last 3 weeks, honestly.
A little bit, man. I'm just so over everything, man. Like, you know.
I'll tell you what, man. Too many fucking coincidences coming in at convenient times, man. Think about what's happening in the States, yeah? You had the fucking hurricane.
Irma.
You had Irma. You had the other one. What was it called? The guy's name?
We'll call it Hurricane Johnny. For now.
Because it's big, bad, and
And
strong.
then you had Hurricane
When it
Maria
was limp.
through Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Did you see Trump's response to Puerto Rico?
Wasn't
Like,
he
the
throwing
entire time?
paper towels?
Yeah, me and Trollman were laughing about it over Facebook.
Yeah.
He was doing basketball shots.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that a hurricane relief centre?
He's a paper towel.
It's like we commented. It was like, like seriously, paper towel.
Like-
Mop it up, guys. Like,
Yeah.
go mop it up. Like, really?
Yeah.
He's a billionaire doing 3-point shots with fucking a paper towel.
That is your president.
Yeah, but did you see how the whole thing went down? I followed that so closely, it was a joke.
I didn't really follow it.
Dude.
I just saw him doing the 3-point shots with the paper towel, and I was like,
The initial, after his response, because, like, you know, he moved in with Irma, and like Texas, Florida were hit, yeah, so he's gone down there, yeah. And then he stalled on Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, literally, no power, no plumbing, no water, no nothing, right? The governor's come out, the mayor or whatever, that was the mayor, and she's come out and she's like, we need fucking help. I'm on TV begging for help. Some form of response. Trump stalls, yeah, on the entire thing. He finally makes his way down there. And then he has the balls, the audacity to say...
after his game of golf.
Yeah, he was on the golf course when they approached him. He stalls, and when he gets down there, he says some shit like, you've really blown our budget out of whack. And I don't think Puerto Ricans are doing enough to help themselves. You're in a shitty, economic sort of state before this hurricane. Like, literally, he had the nerve to say that.
Isn't it an American state?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They didn't think he realizes that Puerto Rico is an American state. They're American citizens in Puerto Rico.
Because if you look it up, it says Puerto Rico President Donald Trump.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They don't... that's what social commentators came out saying. Like, I don't think he actually understands that Puerto Rico is an extension of America. So he thinks that we're just doing aid, to someone else. He's like, oh, FEMA can't be here forever. You know what I mean?
What a
like,
douche,
literally.
man. What a fucking
literally.
douche, seriously.
He had the nerve to say that, man. This is the thing, yeah? Then you got... Did you see the thing with the NFL? Taking a knee?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what that's about?
Sort of.
Okay, Kaepernick started it about a year ago, yeah? And he said he was raising awareness to police brutality and the unethical treatment of minorities in America.
He's taking the NFL to court?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a thing. He got sacked, right? Like his contract was done, and no one seems to take a chance on him. So he's been using his time off, like from the NFL, to do all like philanthropic and raising awareness sort of shit, right? He's like, fuck that, I'm not going back, whatever. And then players started taking a knee during the American anthem, and the whole argument was they're taking a knee because they refuse to stand before a flag that still allows the unethical treatment of minorities, black guys getting killed by cops, like, all these, and, Hispanics getting fucking killed, all that sort of shit, right? Trump went the other way and said that they deserve to be fucking fired. He goes, wouldn't you love to see an owner come out and just fire one of these sons of bitches, like refusing to stand? He goes, they're disrespecting the flag, they're disrespecting our military, they're disrespecting everything.
He actually said that.
Yeah,
quote.
this is quote, right? I'll put all these links up on Facey when I get a chance. And everyone was like, that's not what they're saying. This is about raising awareness to minorities and police brutality. This has got nothing to do with us disrespecting the flag because we disrespect the military. And from that, it just snowballed, man. It just started getting his foot in. It started putting his foot in every fucking turn, right? To the point where all the players are starting to unite. Everyone was doing it.
A lot of them were doing it, yeah.
Owners were coming out and saying, no, fuck you. Like, First Amendment is freedom of speech. If we can't use our platform to speak, then when can we use our fucking platform?
Yeah.
Like, does that make sense? This is what we can do whatever we want, you know? And they're like, oh, keep politics out of sports. We pay you to play sports, not to fucking raise, political shit. It's like, well, when can you talk then? Like, that was the start of the democratic process just falling apart, right? In that time, what's happened? You had the Vegas shooter come out and kill 50 people. In that time, yeah? Then after that, what do you have? You have the response to the hurricanes. You have all this other shit. Then Trump fucks himself again. He's trying to repeal Obamacare for like another time, and like they've thrown that out. More shit comes out, right? Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, right?
Well, did you hear about Mike Pence, the vice president? Trump came out and said, oh, he wants to hang all gay people.
Yeah.
Like, this administration is falling apart.
Yeah. Then another, what's his name? The other cunt in his administration came out and apparently called him a fucking moron. Then Trump made him make a speech saying that I did not call him a fucking moron. That was hilarious, right?
I didn't say that.
Dude, then you've got the whole thing with Weinstein.
Yeah, I followed that.
That blew up.
Harvey
I'm like, how many more distractions are we going to have? All the while, the Trump train is just fucking stripping away like everything. You know what I mean? North Korea. Have you heard anything about North Korea in the last week?
No.
Not one thing.
No. But you've heard everything about Weinstein, about he's a pig. Oh, Hollywood producer is a pig. Dude,
Newsflash.
have you heard anything about Trump repealing all the fucking shit?
No.
Have you heard anything about Iran? Do you know what he's done with Iran? He's pissed off the Iranians, like, beyond. Iran had signed an agreement, and it basically gets renewed every year, right? Every 5 months, every year. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I was reading about it the other day. They signed a nuclear arms agreement where they would descale everything by 95% and stop funding nuclear research, weaponry, all that sort of shit, in order to maintain peace in that region and enable, like, trades,
Good relations.
Yeah. So basically the Obama administration, and even before that, they basically said, okay, look, we'll take the embargoes off. We can trade with Iran, but they need to scale back their nuclear weapon system. And they did. So, like, all right, well, here's proof that we're not doing any more nuclear arms race shit. Let us trade with your country. Done. Win-win. Everyone wins. Trump comes out and says, we've got a raw deal. It's shit. They're fucked. The people of Iran are oppressed. They need all the help they can get. It's such a sick regime, like all this sort of shit. And all the Iranian people are like, granted, our system isn't the best, but we're forced to side with him because you're a lunatic. And your travel ban that you keep trying to put in place bans Iranians from coming to America. So then, how are we oppressed? We can't even come to you for help. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, okay. We all need help, but we're not actually allowed to come to your country.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And Iran said, well, look, cunt, if you're not going to renew it and you're going to put the bans back on us, fuck yeah. We'll go full steam ahead with the nuclear arms race and come up to as fast as we can. And they got money. It's the Middle East. Then he hit all these other faux pas by, like, referring to the Persian Peninsula as the Arab Gulf, where even politically it's the Arab Gulf, but people still call it, out of respect to Iran, the Persian Gulf.
Persian Gulf, yeah.
Yeah. Trump doesn't
acknowledge that.
Jerry to that shit. Pisses them all off. You know what I mean? It's all this shit like that, and just all this other stuff that's just been building and building and building.
He's just a rogue, isn't he?
Dude, the Virgin Islands. Did you see that one? Trump said that he met with the president of the Virgin Islands, and he was like, it went well, blah, 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 he's a good man. He is the president of the Virgin Islands. He met with the governor, I think it was the governor.
Apparently Trump met president of U.S. Virgin Islands. But that's him.
Seriously.
So he's just saying shit.
Dude, is that fucking... Dude, he was signing another executive order So he's called everyone into the room. It's like, everyone's in the room smiling for the cameras, shaking hands with cunts. Yep, this is going to be a great treaty with an order we've signed, going to repeal this and save us millions, blah, blah, blah. And then he went to leave. And then he went to leave before signing it. They had to remind him to fucking sign the paper.
Before you go.
Yeah, literally, dude.
I saw.
If you watch the video, it's fucking hilarious, man. It's fucking hilarious. It's insane. And then, with all the NFL shit, and then all the media, like NBC, CNN, all coming out and saying, you're out of your mind, like, you can't do this, you can't do that, blah, 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 blah. He came out and said, what's it called? He tweeted something along the lines of, with all this fake news, and you can't believe anything, at what point can you question their licenses, like to broadcast? Dude, Second Amendment and First Amendment, that's like right there. The right to bear arms and the right to broadcast, like free speech. Dude, do you know what kind of leader limits the media in their countries? A fucking dictator.
So simple as that, dictator.
And that's what he's raised the point. He's raised we should limit like all the fucking...
He has got...
Sounds like a very Kim Jong-un sort of thing to do.
I think he's jealous of Kim Jong. As fucked up as that guy is, I reckon he's got a bit of envy.
He wants that kind of...
Power. He wants that, but absolutely. I reckon he wants that control.
I read this article.
But he doesn't realise it's like just this connected global network, and he's just... Yeah.
Dude, I read an article, right? It's about 3 weeks old. It's probably nearly 4 weeks old, right? It was on the 25th, so it's probably right before we missed our first podcast, right? In succession.
Thanks,
I was going to bring it up. Huh? Fuck off, idiot. The man had a child. Dickhead. Why did Johnny miss the thing? Oh, he slept. Mum didn't wake him up.
No, he wanked himself into a stupor the night before.
Woke up under a pile of wadded up balls.
Dick still in his hand.
That's true. Stuck to my hand.
You're disgusting. I read this article, man. And this guy, Sam Clench, right? It was off news.com, unfortunately. He says...
Fakenews.com.
This is when the NFL players first started kneeling, right? And his calls for players to be fired, all that sort of shit. And he goes, this guy's opinion piece says it's quite frankly despicable. And the right to make that kind of political statement without fear of punishment is supposed to be at the core of America's national character.
Yeah, that's like a big dictator thing, right?
For them, the right to free speech is massive for Americans. They always have a go about anything. And then once again, Trump is proving he thrives on corrupting that character, right? But his attack on the protesting stars was not stupid. Trump set a trap and the players fall right into it. And now the situation's only going to get uglier. Okay? Basically, this is what Trump does, and this guy nails it, man. When I read about it, he fucking nails it. So one player forms a protest, and then there's a massive response, and now everyone jumps in on it, and it's like, it was overwhelming, dude. If you watched the videos from the games of that week, because then NBA stars were going to start doing it, they did, and then the NBL, the baseball league, they were
the NBL, yeah.
Right? Cunts were literally not coming out onto the field anymore. To avoid not standing for the flag, they just stay in the locker rooms, right? And this is the Trump trap, and this is what this guy says. This is what Clench says. He says he wanted the protests to stop, and then they increased, right? Wrong. This is exactly what the president wanted to happen. Far from hurting him politically, the players and the defenders in the media are adding to his support. That isn't just, it isn't right, but it's fact. Get this. Trump does this all the time. Whether by design or just gut instinct, and his opponents always fall into the trap. He picks an issue, identifies a popular position, and then takes the position to its extreme. For example, most people are against illegal immigration, right? People turn that into we're going to build a wall and Mexico's going to pay for it. Everyone, including Trump's own supporters, know Mexico isn't going to pay for the wall. That was never the point. Here's the real point. By taking an inflammatory position, Trump both signals to his fans that he's serious about the issue and infuriates his opponents, causing him to lash out, overreach, and alienate the people they need to win over to beat him. So he's essentially the world's most successful troll. So he just takes the extreme
takes
stance.
the extreme, and then, yeah.
And it's like, well, if you're not with me, you're against me, you know what I mean? And that'll just piss people like us off. We're like, you're out of your fucking mind. And then we've already just disassociated and alienated everyone that was already supporting him to begin with.
Childish.
Yeah.
He started building the wall, right?
They're doing prototypes.
They started getting prototypes of the wall.
I remember just this aerial shot, and it was like just this vast desert with just this one piece. It's just like...
Yeah. But then I thought, how fucking convenient, man. The shooter in Vegas.
Paddock, Mr. Paddock.
Paddock, right? How fucking convenient it happens on the wake of all this shit Everyone stopped talking about the Trump shit. Everyone stopped talking about all that stuff. Now we're all insane with Paddock. Then the papers come out and start calling him, you know, a lone wolf, deranged lunatic, la la. No one called him a terrorist.
No. That's not terror. That's
most of the single-handed, like, one-man death counts in the States in the last 4 or 5 years have all been white urban males.
That's not terror, though, bro.
But they're not terrorism.
We brought that up in the earlier podcast.
Yeah. Dude, he just killed 50-odd people.
I'm pretty sure the people in the crowd would have been pretty terrorised.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that not an attack on civil life? Because that's what terrorism is, an attack on civilians and just literally, like, just order. Like,
no one saw him bring up all that stuff. The artillery and, like, the...
No one brought up shit. They were talking about his response to Puerto Rico, that something Chair from Saturday Night Live did, like, a fake news report. And he's like, get down there and donate some money, you fucking tight ass. Like, you did it for white people in Miami and fucking Texas twice. Like, how hard is it to just sign another check?
Yeah.
He didn't go to Miami or he didn't go to Florida or Texas and say, oh, you've blown the budget out of whack.
You're fucking us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on your own.
No, like, literally, man. Literally.
He's ripping that country apart.
It's
Honestly,
fucked up. Dude, it is so fucked up. I thought there's too many fucking coincidences.
Like, would you think he's probably the most hated US president in history?
Without a fucking doubt, dude. People love Nixon compared to him.
Nixon was like God.
Yeah, man. Prince Arthur had said it.
Nixon.
Republican Jesus.
Yeah.
But now even Republicans are turning on Trump. Like, outright. McCain. Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. That's why Eminem's freestyle was massive. Did you see it?
No.
Really?
It goes for like 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
it's
a bit lengthy.
Yeah, but we'll put up a link.
He does one of his spoken word sort of freestyles, and he basically reiterates the fact that no one vote, like, as in anyone standing up, everyone kneeling during the games respects the military. It's got nothing to do with that. We all want you out. Like, it's got nothing to do with that at all.
You reckon a lot of people that did vote for him are thinking, fuck, like we fucked up bad.
But dude, North Korea is still there. And they're moving more shit. They threatened Australia.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you remember about that?
Yeah, they're like, if you side with the US, or if you don't cut ties with the US, we're gonna get you as well.
If you're gonna start acting on these embargoes and like cutting off trade and stuff, that's gonna hurt us. Then we're going against. Yeah, literally, literally.
Your boy Trump.
My boy Trump.
And you know what I hate, man? How they're like,
my boy Blue.
Our heads of state are all like, don't worry, the missiles will never land anywhere near us. It's like, dude, that's not the point. You got this fucking insane dictator, like, you know, threatening us. Yeah. Oh, it'll never reach us. It's fine.
How sure can you be of that?
Yeah, it's fine.
I reckon Malcolm was sitting there drinking a beer going, don't stress, guys.
Yeah.
I won't reach our borders.
She'll be right.
She'll be right. It might hit the Tiwi Islands. Those poor fuckers.
Yeah.
But,
dude, like, it's insane. And then now the Weinstein thing. How do you feel about the Weinstein thing? You tell me, man. Tell me. You tell me.
Well, my ex-girlfriend sent me the link and she's like, did you hear about this? And then I read it and I just went, no surprise. No surprise there at all.
A movie mogul.
So what's the deal?
Dude,
like, I haven't really, like...
Okay.
Like, it happens in the music industry as well, right? Like
in every industry, man.
The guy that assaulted Kesha or whatever.
Yeah.
That producer.
Like, they get away with it. Like, it's just what they do.
Yeah.
It's like,
and now, is he getting...
Weinstein was part of the biggest... He started the biggest, most powerful production company.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Him and his brother.
Yeah.
Weinstein Company.
Well, his brother David. Is his name David or some shit?
Bob.
He got done on sexual harassment as well now.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah. But, like, it's...
Yeah. Basically, they've gotten sacked from the board of, like...
Of his own company.
Because all the shareholders are just like, nah, get him out. Basically, it was Rose McGowan. Is that her name?
Rose McGowan, yeah.
McGowan from Charmed.
Yep.
The girl from Charmed. She came out, and then, was it Jennifer Lawrence?
Dude, there's tons of them. Like,
Gwyneth
Paltrow.
You bring up Angelina Jolie said something about something?
Didn't an older actress, Meryl Streep, was it?
Yeah, Meryl Streep.
Said I knew about it, but I didn't have
Meryl
the
Streep
courage
referred
to
to the guy as God in one of her acceptance speeches at the Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
probably dick slapped
Seth MacFarlane had made a joke at one of the was it the Emmys, I think, or the Oscars, is like, and now the 5 women that were all nominated or whatever were like, and now they never have to pretend, in order to get more work, they never have to pretend to be attracted to Weinstein.
Yes.
And the crowd laughed. They said that was an in-joke. And then he said it in regards to an incident where he had disrespected a friend of his or something. So it was an open joke to that. but he'd never heard about anything else. So how do you actually feel about like all of this hysteria? Because now everyone's come out of the woodwork saying, you know, Me Too. Oh, the hashtag's Me Too. The running hashtag is Me Too.
Oh, that's how I've been seeing that
Yeah.
I've just been
people are coming out talking about sexual assault.
I'm going to hashtag Me Too as well.
No, I'm serious. They're using it as a hashtag for sexual assault victims and shit like that.
Look,
McGowan said that she was raped by him.
That's a big call.
He's denying all sexual charges against him other than non-consensual ones. As in, all non-consensual sexual charges.
Yeah.
He's denying all of them.
I saw a little clip somewhere, and he was walking to his car, and he's like, I'm going to get some help. I'm going to get some help.
He says he's checked into a sexual rehab thing. Like he's talking
Dude, he's going to go there. He's going to go there. He's going to wait 12, 15, 30 days, whatever it is. He'll come back out. He'll make a public apology, ongoing counselling, and I'm going to step away from the whole Hollywood thing, and that's it. That's what'll happen. He won't go to prison.
Oh, no way.
Go to prison.
Do you know what my
Top Hollywood producer.
This is my beef with it, right? You have a look at the top actors, female actors.
Yeah, I just had a look down there. Ashley Judd, Angelina Jolie, Gwyneth Paltrow, blah, blah, blah.
The Polts.
Why would they come out and say it like if it wasn't
Why
true?
wouldn't they?
Like, why would they if it wasn't true?
Okay.
Like a whole bunch of them just one
Yeah,
after
they've
the
all
other.
come out of the woodwork now.
Like, it's
right?
clear that he was
and they
a
said,
pig.
Yeah, he's like God in Hollywood. You know,
Why
like he runs
did
a show. Okay, you tell me.
I'm just saying, why wouldn't they come out? Was it a fear of not getting work again?
Yes, because he was saying to them, if you do this, you'll never work
Okay, so
again.
your moral standard of being... Like, do you mean, where's the moral standard for a woman? As in, if you're a woman...
or a man, or a woman or a man,
whichever
know about
one.
it.
Yeah. So, say you're in that position, and you got raped or sexually assaulted, and you're thinking to myself, fuck, I really should say something, because this could continue. This will continue,
it's
or
happened,
I'm not going to get work. Mate, I'm coming out and saying, well, fuck you, motherfucker, because...
Probably wasn't just work, though. Like, that guy's so powerful.
Okay,
Like, he
this
just
is
threatened you. Like-
this is what gets me, right? Because I've thought about it from every angle, right? And this is where I really struggle with this, right? Now, I should have put this as a disclaimer well before this conversation started, and I'll put it as a disclaimer at the start of this fucking part, because this will be part B for sure, right? We do not fucking, we vehemently fucking condemn everything that Weinstein has fucking done, any form of fucking assault, verbal, physical.
Let's put in
whatever.
allegedly done before we get sued.
Yeah, allegedly done, right?
Yeah.
We condemn all that shit.
Yeah.
We've got nothing to do with it. It's disgusting, and he should be fed to the wolves if it all comes out, right?
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, this is just opinion,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
All right, because I've thought about it from every angle. This is what's pissed me off about it, yeah? All right, McGowan said that she was raped by him in fucking 15, when she was, like fucking 10 years ago, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And all of them have said, like, they've all come out and they've cherry-picked incidences in the past where he acted inappropriately. One bird said that she came out and he was jerking off into a pot plant. And that, Jolie said she was this and that, whatever, right? And now, you think about why a victim wouldn't come out and say something. Fear of further persecution or
Loss of
attacks,
income.
loss of income, all types of shit, yeah?
Yeah, because he'd say that they're nutty, and then they'd be labelled as like a nutcase.
Yeah, and a lot of these actors were like, I was, and a lot of other actors are coming out.
Like some young, sort of naive...
Yeah,
like, you're going to be
trying to make
intimidated.
it.
You're going to be
Yeah.
intimidated by this big
And a lot of them are
producer.
saying that, like, and other victims are coming out saying similar shit about other producers, right? Like, as in remaining nameless, but, I never worked in this ever again, or blah, 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 right? And I thought about it. We're talking about Rose McGowan, right? Let's just use her as the example, because it's from her that everything stemmed from, yeah? Now, let's say you work for someone, right? The main thing would be loss of income, that you'd be afraid of speaking up. Like, say you saw something go down at work, okay? Say it didn't happen to you, but you saw something go down at work, and you want to speak up. Why wouldn't you speak up? Probably because of loss of income, first of all, because you'd get fucked over, and you could be tarnished with the same brush. And if you haven't got enough pull or networking ability to make a statement and make it loud,
You're not going to get anywhere.
you're not going to get nowhere, you're just going to get buried. And two, you'd be out of a fucking job, and your own livelihood would be in jeopardy, right? Okay. Do you want to do me a favour? I actually looked this up. Tell me what Rose McGowan's net worth is in 2017.
Wouldn't be a pittance.
This is what shit me.
Got net worth 2016.
Yeah.
I think.
What is it? In Google, it just comes up as a number.
18 million.
McGowan is worth 18 million. I guarantee you she wasn't worth 50,000 yesterday and then woke up and had 18 million. So she's probably been worth over $1 million for at least a decade. Yeah? And she's in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And she's in fucking Hollywood. And she has access to news reporters. If Rose McGowan wants to take a shit, there'll be 100 fucking cameras from E! News all over her. Yeah? Angelina Jolie heard about something and had been harassed or whatever. Her old man is John Voight. She was born into Hollywood royalty. Jolie has the fucking balls to go to UN meetings and talk to fucking international senators and representatives about landmines, about child slavery, about blah, 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 but can't speak up about sexual assault in Tinseltown.
Which I find ridiculous.
She has stood on her own 2 feet as a producer, a director, and as a humanitarian ambassador. For how long now, man? A decade?
Years.
A decade? Easy a decade.
Easy.
So, seriously.
Yeah.
She's got all the pull in the world. But she's only speaking up now after Rose fucking from Charm threw herself, under the bus and into the bull, the charging bull. And how quickly has it all crumbled? Weinstein's already been sacked and the cunt's like hiding. It fell apart in 2 seconds. Like, what? You didn't speak up because you didn't think you'd have weight behind what you said and everyone would just side with the big fucking fat producer? Dude, one woman came out, then another one came out, and it's all over the shop, and Weinstein's gone. His whole credibility, his livelihood, everything is just done and dusted. And this is by Rose McGowan.
Yeah, but it took a bunch of them to do it, right?
Yeah, but you're telling me all these leading powerful women in fucking Hollywood don't have enough balls to speak up against one movie producer?
Maybe if they're by themselves, no.
Come on, dude. Like, seriously, man.
It wasn't until there was like a voice of others
Jolie,
they band together.
Jolie stares dictators in the face and tells them to get their minds and armed fucking races out of, third world countries. She didn't have the balls to come out on 1 million fucking interviews about Brad Pitt in the wake of her divorce. Oh, by the way, there's a big sexual fucking abuse ring going on in LA right now. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't fucking... And that's the thing, I'm not victim blaming or anything. I think, more voices come out, the better. It will help...
Yeah. It'll bring it to light.
Yeah, and it might... There's there's fucking hundreds of thousands of people that have sexually fucking abused or assaulted every day. They need to come forward.
I think... I read a thing, she actually spoke to Brad Pitt about it and told him. And then he confronted Weinstein.
Here you go. I'm actually reading that article right now.
They were basically just told to shh.
Yeah.
Because he's that powerful.
Yeah, so is he more powerful than the UN?
But I don't think she's I think she's more gets to speak at the UN as just like a sideshow, not like a real fucking...
But she has the audience, she has the world, the government, she has the nerve. Dude, could you talk to fucking Muammar Gaddafi if he was alive?
No chance.
You'd be in your toilet fucking vomiting because of nervousness. She can stare down the barrel of the gun and talk to these cunts on world issues. But, child slavery is fine in Uganda. We can deal with that on an international level. But I can't talk to my president about, the sexual conspiracy ring. And then you think about it, dude, Trump was elected even after there's fucking damning evidence of him coming out saying, grabbing women by the pussy and, dude, after all the fucking affairs and shit he had. He's treated women like fucking meat his entire life. And they elected him as president. And he's gotten clean skin for that. Thank you for fuck. And then you're surprised, by all this other shit. It's all just come out. Suddenly, Weinstein's a target, but we've forgotten about our President of America grabbing women by the pussy. Do you understand what I'm saying? The NFL goes to shit. Trump's handling of fucking Puerto Rico goes to shit.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a shooter, kills 50 in Vegas.
Weinstein? Yeah, he's tried to rape half of Hollywood.
But, fucking Iran is still, on the brink of firing up their arms race again, and North Korea is fucking knocking on the door with missiles. Don't worry about it.
Should be right.
We're worrying about Weinstein now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
It shits me.
I still think, probably more to it, we don't know. He's... It'd be pretty intimidating, I think.
No, of course it'd be intimidating. And as a victim, you're obviously going to have fucking trauma and feel that. And if you're like a 20-year-old girl starting on a sitcom and you've been abused...
And here's this guy who's known as the god of fucking Hollywood.
But dude, if you're worth $12 million, do you know how much publicity you could fucking buy with $12 million?
Yeah, but they're still just going to get fucking shut up because he would have way
you're
more
telling me
swing.
one woman came out on Twitter and said it, and now everyone's falling down. You're telling me if you had $12 million, you could buy all the media and backing avenues, everything to fuel your fucking argument. It wouldn't just be you speaking up. And imagine a shitstorm of fucking a response you'd create just by doing that. No. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But I think they'd get shut up. I reckon they'd just get shut up.
No. Not everything's a conspiracy, dude. At some point, it balls over. Like the NFL. One player took a knee, then 6 months later, everyone started taking a knee. Trump tried to shut it up and attack him. Then the fucking owners of the leagues were taking a knee. Because eventually humanity will prevail. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You go where the money is, no one's backing Weinstein anymore because equal rights are a massive thing now. They're not what they were in the 80s and 70s. If this was the 70s and 80s, then yeah, I agree. Probably wouldn't get much of a fucking movement going. But with Twitter now and the, you know, what they make of everything now, fuck man, it takes 2 seconds. People are paying more attention. We have fucking gender neutral people serving in our military. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You know, they look at it. Weinstein's going to cost us more money than he's going to fucking make us. Fuck him, he's gone.
But I wonder what the outcome's going to be. Like, is he going to actually pay for this, or
He's gone to rehab.
He's gone to rehab, dude.
He's like, he went to the cameras and he said, I'm going to get some
What are
help.
you going to get for aggravated assault? What are you going to get for aggravated assault?
Well, there's like rape allegations as well.
Dude, okay, think about it. That kid,
Any other normal person would be
that
in the
kid that
slammer.
raped that girl that was fucking drunk off her head.
College guy.
The college kid that looked like he looked like the Sandy Hook killer. Dragged and raped an unconscious girl in an alleyway and left her for dead. Only reason it was stopped is because 2 guys on bicycles riding past saw it and fucking confronted him. What happened to him, man? He had a suspended sentence. Free as a bird. You're telling me Weinstein is going to get anything more than that?
Put it this way, right? He'll go to a psychologist or a psyche, whatever, psychiatrist and whatever, and they'll write up that he's not mentally, he's unstable and stuff, and that's why he did all that stuff. And the
Undiagnosed mental illness.
Yep, and the little fact that he's worth, I just looked it up now, $300 million, which pays off a lot of people and just keeps a lot of people quiet. It's a lot of money.
Bit of hush money, and that's it.
That's it. Go to the psychiatrist. Can you write this up for me, please?
And that's what shits me, man. Like the Paddock cunt, yeah? Undiagnosed mental illness.
He was loaded.
He was on meds.
He was loaded.
Do you know how much money that cunt
That guy
had?
had a lot of money.
Dude, he had
Gambler.
money.
Yeah,
But no one saw nothing. No one...
Dude, that's what they always say about these lone wolf. Like, no one suspected anything. He was just a chill guy. Like, we never.
How many weapons did he have up there?
But dude...
And the cameras? He installed fucking surveillance cameras. And everything. And no one. Not even the fucking maid that goes in to clean his room didn't notice anything. No one noticed anything.
But that's what I'm saying, man. One dude kills, 10 people in the name of fucking, Islam, and he's a nut job, right? And then Islam's fucking disgusting. We're invading Afghanistan. We're going to have a blockade we'll have a travel ban, not allowing people in from fucking Iran, Lebanon, Egypt, blah, 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 blah. One cunt literally mows into a crowd of people, kills over 50. He's a lone wolf. He had an undiagnosed mental illness. He was on medication. Are you serious? And this is my other thing. I actually tweeted this the other day. Yeah? And this is my other angle. And like I said, I'm not taking away from the actual victims of everything. I'm not victim blaming. None of that, man. But I want to highlight the contrast, man, and get people to fucking think about a few things, yeah? Think about this. Kaepernick took a knee for the first time like a year ago or whatever, right? And you still see all the videos go up of fucking cops, beating down blacks. There was that guy, remember that guy that was lying on the ground and he was looking after a mentally challenged, like mentally disabled guy, like it was his carer?
Yeah.
Coppers all came out thinking he had a gun. Guy was sitting on the ground with his arms above his head, waving at cops like, please don't shoot, I'm here, I'm a carer for this guy here. They shot him. Dude, that video became viral as fuck. It's like, why are you shooting an unarmed man who's communicating with you? Gone. All right, I remember how every week I see a new video of a black guy or a Mexican in a car, and because of phones now, they can broadcast straight to the internet. They're holding a phone in selfie fashion, and there's a copper behind them, and the guy's taking the copper out saying, man, why did you approach my car with your gun drawn
Yeah,
for a busted tail light? You know what I mean? Like, no empathy, no understanding, just straight for the hip, grabbing the gun, yeah? I put this up on Twitter, man. I actually tweeted this.
Obviously how they're trained to do it.
Dude, could Rose McGowan from Charmed come out and say she's a black man being beaten by the cops? It could speed up reform by a few decades. Seriously. People have been screaming about civil rights in America especially since the 50s, yeah? And every year, dribs and drabs, NFL players are all fucking taking a knee in protest of the way minorities are treated in America.
But it's not just black NFL players, it's white NFL players,
it's everyone.
everybody.
All the minorities, yeah? And the president comes out saying these players should be sacked. It's deplorable.
Quote, these sons of bitches should be fired.
Unquote.
Should be
these
fired.
Sons of bitches should be dragged off the field. You're fired.
That's
right?
it. That's a quote.
For fucking protesting. McGowan comes out on Twitter and says she was assaulted by Weinstein like 2 decades ago. Dude, Weinstein is in lockdown and the world's erupted over this shit.
We will never hear from him again.
No.
This will never be mentioned in the news again.
His empire will be carved up.
Yep.
Everyone will get a payout.
He'll have money to still survive.
And it'll be a footnote in history.
Yep.
But, dude, minorities are still getting beaten to death in the States.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what shit me. I'm like, okay, Rose, while you've got the platform, do you want to bring up, inequality and fucking, social fucking disease in the urban community or in inner city fucking dwellings? You know what I mean? And that's the thing, a lot of Australians are doing the same thing. Dude, did you see the uproar about fucking, was it Wilkinson that quit from Channel 9?
Yeah, because they wouldn't pay her.
Because they wouldn't match her salary with, Stefanovic. It's like, I don't think that there should be a discrepancy, that massive discrepancy in salary.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, right?
What was the difference?
Apparently, like, he's
she
or
was,
something.
like, he was like 2.5 and she was getting $1 million.
Yeah. All right?
That's a bit of a gap.
Yeah, it's a gap, right? And if you're doing it depends, right? On merit, if you're doing the same fucking job, you argue your own salary, right? And if she doesn't see that, if she didn't get the money she wanted,
He does a lot of other stuff for Channel 9, which is paid under the same umbrella.
Oh, is it?
So he does the Today Show, and he does like red carpet crosses and all this kind of shit. I'm pretty sure it's under the same umbrella.
Is that other one that year, a year from now, or whatever it's called?
This time next year.
And when you think of the Today Show, and this has nothing to do with Lisa Wilkinson, like I think she's alright and she's whatever. But when you think of that show, you think of Karl Stefanovic. Right?
Yeah.
But I think it's a bit of a boys' club as well.
Of course it is.
So his brother, Peter, his partner is now going to host with Karl. So it's a whole family affair.
Oh, dude, there's nepotism in media. I can fucking tell you that.
Yeah.
Right? But, like, they're all losing it over that. Like, dude, we've got bigger fucking issues to bring up.
Yeah.
And Lisa she got signed to Channel 10 for $1.52 million. So what's she worried about?
For the project, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, but that's the papers are blowing up about it. They don't give a fuck about penalty rates. It just got slashed. Like, they went ahead with it. The workfare thing, they said, nah, fuck it. Go ahead with it. Penalty rates are gone now on the weekends for people in hospitality, people in fucking blah, 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 blah.
She's whinging that her $1 million salary isn't enough.
Yeah, but they're going to make the biggest deal about it. Oh, no, she should get the same amount. Like, dude, who gives a fuck about Lisa Wilkinson right now? What about the rest of us that are starving?
Yeah, totally.
If we can't afford to buy TVs or pay our fucking rent or electricity bills, no one gives a shit if Karl Stefanovic gets fucking 2.5 and Lisa Wilkinson's get... Who cares?
Yeah, but so many people are going to go, poor Lisa, it's not right.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like, dude, she's getting $1 million fucking dollars.
Meanwhile,
like,
your
cares?
son, who works at Macca's, is now making $13.40 on Sunday instead of $21.40.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have the fucking platform, then use it. But don't just piss it away on some shit that doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's what they always do, though, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that infuriated me. And that's what shit me about Rose from Charmed. Dude, she came out with a tweet and the universe collapsed. It fucking collapsed, man. Like, all right, well, Kaepernick's still taking a knee, in the NFL.
Kaepernick's still down on that knee.
Yeah, man.
It's just in the rain.
For Christ's sakes, man.
I think it's just because it's like a raunchy, new, fresh story, a big Hollywood producer, and people are attracted to that shit, man.
Dude, it's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah, and there's so many other things. I haven't written half of them down, mate, because it's giving me the fucking headache this week, man. So many things going on in Australian media right now, and Australian politics. It was like, what? When did this happen? Just go with it, yeah? But we all, like, dude, I fucking couldn't open a paper without seeing about this fucking Wilkinson thing.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there's a pay discrepancy. That's pretty poor. Sort it out.
But I don't need to hear about it for days and days.
Taking over every fucking headline.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the penalty rates thing, man.
Yeah.
Just,
But it's not like this bitch is starving. Like,
Did you
$1 million.
The war over Lisa turns nasty. Like, that's in
Wait,
that is in my breaking news.
The war.
it's a war.
The war.
There's actually a war going on, man.
No, this is the real war,
Go
bro.
to Syria. Did you know that the coalition forces took back Raqqa in Syria? The
Okay.
ISIS, basically the head of ISIS, the capital city in Syria, they've maintained almost complete control.
Ooh.
Did you know that? Did you know that?
No, I know about Lisa's paycheck.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
What's more important, dude?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
If Iran starts a nuclear arms race again because Trump's talking shit, everything's going to fuck up. And you know what? That'll affect Australians. Price of oil will go up, fuel will go up, not to mention the imminent threat
Of a big bomb going
of
down.
nuclear war.
I actually had a dream last night that nukes were going off, and I was
Really?
and I was trying to drive away from it.
In the Stato.
No, I remember in my dream
Marcus rappers flying out of the back window.
He's got the trays.
just drifting away.
He was in the middle of doing the drift when the bomb started. So it's like,
U-turn. Nah, dude, it was really
in circles because of the trays.
it was really vivid. It was really scary. Like no shit. Like
that
I
why you got-
I saw it in the distance, like this big flash, and then I'm just like, quick, turn the other way and drive as fast as you can, and then we just turned around and it's
Who's
just like
wait?
you see the mushroom. I don't know who it was. It was just me and someone else.
Is that
And
why
then
you
there
were
was
late this morning?
ah.
big mushroom cloud, and it was
You needed an extra spooning session just to get over it.
terrifying.
Terrifying.
Then I started thinking about Japan, like Hiroshima. Like, how fucked up is that, dude?
Yeah, dude. Little fat boy just. Yeah.
Just death and destruction, like.
But that's in a reality, man. That is a reality for all these places. And that's what shit me, man. Yeah, you can laugh or scoff, but dude, Iran doing away, like, with their nuclear arms agreement opens the floodgates.
And Iran is the kind of country that does not give a fuck about America. So, do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, dude, they don't care.
whatever they say now, the Americans, the Iranians are going to be like, well, you had your chance.
Yeah.
Now you can get fucked.
We tried to do the right thing by us.
So this is what's going to happen now. This is now you're playing ball on
Yeah.
our home court.
Yeah.
This is
Now
what's
come
gonna
and try
happen.
and tell us to stop.
Yeah.
We'll do whatever we want.
Yeah, but you know what's so fucked up, right? All the civilians are going to fucking.
Well,
The other cunts are cop it.
They're going to cop it, right?
They're the ones that
It's
always
all-
cop it.
It's all being done from just one guy.
Yeah.
Or whatever, like.
Yeah,
Donald, this small group.
Yeah, sitting in an office far, far away.
Just, and we're all the ones that are going to cop, like, maybe bombs or whatever. But it's
Yeah.
just made by these little group of powerful dudes, like.
Yeah.
Not cool.
so my room at the farm doesn't sound too bad now, does it?
Can you go back to that fucking
Mate,
farm?
I'm telling you, I can see it. I can see me building it.
I'm putting my shipping container on there as my fallout bunker.
I'm gonna have,
Fallout
dude. I'm
bunker.
gonna have an underground bunker with weapons and everything, man.
Room for Bobby.
You can
dog
Room
box.
for one more.
You can, but you'll have to give me sponge baths.
There's just a dog kennel in the corner. Just a dirty mattress.
Throwing him food.
Yeah, it's a dirty
The
mattress,
chicken
man.
bone you've already eaten.
Just get what you can out of that, buddy. Seriously. That's why this whole Me Too thing just came out of nowhere. And I was like, dude, really? And that's what I'm saying. Like, these platforms have just been opened up for people to talk, and that's great. But all the other fucking issues as well, man. What about all the other fucking survivors of sexual abuse and shit like that? You know what I mean? Seriously.
Yeah.
Throw them a fucking bone. Like, let's hear it. Like, you know.
What's happening with George Powell, by the way?
No, you haven't heard that.
Have you heard anything about it?
All I heard was he's due for an appearance.
Yeah, he's due for an
Yeah,
appearance.
he went to court, and then they booed him, and they started throwing shit at him, and now
Tomatoes.
Australian
Drink some
justice.
Maximum.
Australian justice, man.
Back off! Seriously. Yeah, no shit.
You're a cunt. You're a cunt, pal.
Literally.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, and then
you haven't heard anything for again.
all I've heard is he's due for another appearance.
Kala. Seriously. Kala. It's like, yeah, right. Good one.
You'll never hear from Pell again.
No.
That's it. You might hear an inkling somewhere down the line. He'll do a fucking Tony Mockbell, go on a fake passport and head back to...
Yeah. Fake black hair. See it. He's got like a mo. Can you imagine
He
that?
probably look like Chopper.
Passes off as Welsh. Yeah. He's got the dark features. No, seriously. And that's what I've been about. You see what Abbott said about sacrificing goats or some shit? Yeah.
What?
Abbott came back in the mix, and he's like, it's more in the face of plebiscite shit, and, the Liberal government right now has got no fucking power, and, we need leadership, and I could come back, I just have to be voted in. Look, all this crap, man. We're regurgitating people like Tony Abbott.
Yeah.
The biggest fool. Man, when he was in power, I was overseas. They were laughing, man. Like, who is this guy? Like,
The caricature.
dude, they were laughing. Like, who the fuck do you people have in, like, as your prime minister and, like, in your head? Like, remember the other cunt? What's his name? Hocking?
Yeah.
Yeah, Treasurer.
Oh, Fat Boy.
Yeah. All the shit these cunts were saying, we're getting laughed at the same way we laugh at Trump.
Yeah.
Like, who fucking voted these pricks in? Not me. What can you do? Nothing.
Up there.
You know what? I've got a bit of a, not a conspiracy thing, but
The whole thing's a conspiracy.
but like no matter what we the people do, there's always a higher power that will vote in the people they want.
Yeah.
I reckon the votes are all it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, wasting fucking taxpayers' money. Just, that's the way it is.
You know what bothered me?
Bunch of dicks.
With the plebiscite thing, have you been following it at all? Like, 60% of votes have already gone in, or some shit.
What's the live stats on the tally?
I don't know. I can't remember. It was something random, right? But I remember reading something either from like a poly or a senator or someone saying how this plebiscite will affect real marriages. As in,
Why?
like,
Because
gay marriage is less...
not real?
Yeah, it's not real. And they just keep going back to the same thing. Marriage is about a man, woman, and having children and progressing the nation. That's the only argument. It's about between a man and a woman and having kids. That's what marriage is. It's like, but it isn't. Like, by definition...
I guess originally it was, right?
No, by
It's like the
definition,
foundation for-
marriage does not mean having children. That's not...
marriage is
by
a
definition.
union of two beings.
Yeah. Marriage is a union of two beings.
It's not, doesn't say a man or a woman.
It's really weird, because I've been following...
Yeah, but it's kinda like the
In
foundation.
religious terms, it's
It
man
can
and a woman.
be,
Can be.
yeah.
But even pre-religion, there was, like Dimmy was saying last
Yeah.
podcast, there was marriage, a sanctity of marriage, but it had nothing to do with religion.
Yeah.
Like it was a union of two beings.
Yeah. Like I told that mate of mine, I said, do you know who the Greek gods were? Yeah. Do you know who Zeus was? Yeah. Did he have a wife? Yeah. Predated Christianity by a few thousand years. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
slanging dick all over the
Yeah.
place, man.
And they were breaking box everywhere. Like, literally. Seriously. Actually, that's one thing that
he fathered half of Greece.
according to myth. Yeah.
Dude, I've been listening to this guy. He's like this really fringe sort of conspiracy dude. His name's The Greek, right? And he talks about, like, the actual real story is there are these gods, and it's just the whole thing's a fucking prank on humanity, right?
Yeah.
Right? And he translates, like, original scripts of the Bible, right? And it clearly is, like, not what our Bible says at all. Like, it says the gods, like, in the original...
Yeah. It's
You know what I
flavor
mean?
of the month.
Did
dude.
you know if
Like,
you
so-
go to Greece, there's actually, I wouldn't call it a religious group, but there's people that actually believe in the gods.
Yeah, but this is the thing, yeah? I'll tell you what, this is probably the one thing that Richard Dawkins said that spoke to me, and I can use it as it's not a defense, but I can use it as a go-to or a quote, like in the face of religious argument, right? He was there and he was up against like all these Catholics or some minister, some reformed Jew, like randoms, yeah? And he said, look, you believe what you believe, right? According to you, that's what you believe and that's the answer, right? Like, so let's say Catholics, right? Because you believe the Christian Bible was written by, it was the word of God and from Abraham and blah, 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 blah. It's like, but I'm telling you that you grew up believing that because you were born where you were born into the family that you were fucking born into. If you were born in India, chances are you'd be raised a Hindu or a Muslim,
Believing in the elephant god.
Yeah, if you were born in ancient Greece, you'd
Ganesh.
probably believe in the fucking... If you were born in ancient Greece, you'd probably believe in the ancient gods. If you were born in Norway or Sweden, a couple thousand years or whatever, you'd probably believe in the Norse gods, like
Absolutely.
Thor and fucking... Because he asked him, he goes, do you believe in Thor? Why would I believe in Thor? I go, is Thor real? No, why would I believe that? Because for how many thousands of years...
Update your god.
Yeah, for thousands of years, it was an actual fucking form of religion.
Gods.
So, there are thousands of fucking defunct religions, let alone the thousands of religions that actually exist still, right? Actual practicing religions in the world, thousands, right? We had that, remember, we kept talking about that meme where it's like, out of all the thousands of religions, your God is the right one, right? And yours is correct.
Yeah.
Because there's thousands. Let's not forget
the thousands of religions through humanity.
There is 4,200 religions currently.
Active. Yeah. Why have you got 3 cans of Coke in front of you?
That's empty-ish.
Dude, seriously. That's disgusting.
How long's that been there for? Was that today's can?
That's today's. These are from like
3 weeks ago. So what?
I didn't knock a can over today.
Did it for you?
It's like a pool cue, man.
I saw that.
Wait, I was going to ask you, do you reckon Gablet's going to make it to Geelong?
Yeah, he'll get there. Now that his sister passed away as well.
Oh, yeah, the sympathy card.
Yeah.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
So what happened was with the trade deal, they gave... So this is the whole conspiracy in the AFL at the moment. There's a big uproar, right? Jack Watts went to Port Adelaide for 31, right?
That's a joke.
So Stephen Motlop went for pick 19. Pick 19! This cunt's probably worth in the 40s at the moment, man. So they're going to offshoot that. They're going to give 19 to Gold Coast, get Gablet, and they're going to pay his... Because the Suns... it was a front-loaded contract, so they gave him like $300,000 for this year up front. So Geelong said, we'll pay that out, we'll give you pick 19 as well.
That's fair.
But that's the whole thing. The AFL said they looked after Geelong and Port Adelaide to try and get this Gablet deal done.
Okay. How do you feel about the Gablet deal? I know we mentioned it in brief.
I don't really care.
I had to think about it, and it actually pissed me off. You know what shit me about it? The fact that Gablet's going back, right? He's past his prime. Cunt's played injured for like 4 years, yeah?
I think it was
just how's your father deal, right?
Yeah.
But this is what shit me about it. They bring in Gablet, alright, at half-mast, alright, broken. But they pushed fucking Bartel out, Chapman, Stevie J.
Yeah, dude. Like, all of them.
They pushed these cunts out. We're moving to the future, you know what I mean? We're progressing.
We're bringing in an 80-year-old.
We're bringing in a guy past his prime.
Chosen one.
For nostalgia.
You watch, this year, I mean, he won the best and fairest with 14 games, man. That's fucking ridiculous.
It's a joke.
So what's happening is, I reckon Geelong have told him, just take it easy. Don't travel when you can do it. And come back to Geelong fresh. I reckon he's fresh as a fucking daisy. You watch him tear it up next year. He will come close to the Brownlow if he stays on the park. You heard it here first.
He might just play forward.
Well, they reckon like half mid forward kind of thing. Watch him tear it up next year. Watch it. You can see it, man.
Calling it now.
Right now. Gablet will tear
Coleman.
the AFL up tomorrow.
Coleman.
Gablet for Coleman.
As a midfielder.
No, he'll play forward.
He'll play a lot of forward.
Yeah.
Play a lot of forward. And that's
Turn into his old man. Grow the mullet.
He's bald as a fucking cue ball.
Just the back bit. Like
Look like Agassi. Look like Agassi.
Dude,
Agassi, dude.
Stay on Australian sports for a second. We missed the whole fucking Syria-Australia debacle.
Oh, dude, I watched that game, man.
I was at his house.
Dude,
I went past his house. Literally in the first 5 minutes, I go, watch, I kick a goal. Bang, Sirius kicked a goal. We just cried.
Dude, honestly, the state of Australian soccer in the men's, the women's are flying, man. They beat Brazil like twice.
Yeah.
Dude, the Aussie girls are amazing. Like, really good players. The state of Australian soccer is a fucking disgrace, right? We had our golden period in 2006-7 and all that with the...
when we had
Viduka.
Viduka and Neil and shit.
No, we had Cool. We had fucking, we had some players.
What was Viduka, Croatian or something?
Yeah, blockhead, man.
Can I just
used
say...
to watch him play in Melbourne Knights against South Melbourne was the funniest thing ever.
Good score, though.
Good
score a goal.
Joseph Scocco?
Yeah, man.
He signed a ball for me, he gave it to my old man. He used to see my old man a little bit. Yeah, I thought that was...
Where is that ball? In the box?
It got waterlogged and...
He's actually playing with it.
Yeah, I played with it.
Yeah, it's a disgrace.
With the AFL Grand Final as well.
Oh, yeah, the granny. We missed the granny.
For me, Basher Hooley should have got best on ground.
Yes. I reckon it was bullshit.
I couldn't watch it. I was at work.
I was at work, but I was watching it on my AFL app a little bit while I was...
Dude, Basher was lightning.
Dude.
He started them off and he just did so many key things.
But you could see it coming a mile away. You knew that if Dusty got anywhere between 18 to 25 possessions...
Give it all to him.
Just give it all to him.
Yeah, because no one's ever done it.
Killed it.
Because he won the Brownlow.
Yeah, won the
BNF. He won the Norm Smith. No, is that what it is?
Yeah, Norm Smith.
He won the AFL Grand Final. He's cleaned house, man. And now he's with Swanee in Vegas doing lines.
Give it to Basher, man. He killed it.
Like, he was probably...
You really
best on
think they're going
ground.
to give it to a guy that looks like he could be funding ISIS? Not disrespect to Bash as a great
Yeah.
player. I'm just saying. Do you think the AFL has got the balls to make him the
They
poster
should've.
boy? The poster boy for that season?
I think they should have. I think he played best.
He deserved the Norm Smith.
He was on.
Okay.
Yeah.
He won it from-
Here's another one.
Here's the difference.
Staying on fucking sport. Actually, you know what? This ties in as well. Staying on sport. Did you hear about Nick Kyrgios?
Nah.
Had some disgusting exit from like some
Yeah, because
game.
the first round he felt injured and he just walked off. And SEN was saying, "Oh, I'm just sick of talking about Nick Kyrgios. What a disgrace." But the other week when he won the Australian
Davis Cup.
for them, they're like, "Oh, he's turned a corner. What a
Our boy,
legend,
our boy.
Our boy Nick Kyrgios."
Have you heard about Nick Kyrgios?
Our Aussie hero.
You haven't heard anything because Lisa Wilkinson got underpaid in a day job.
Wasn't satisfied
Oh,
with
you know why?
$1 million.
I'm serious.
It was a discrepancy of $300,000. They offered her 1.9. No, sorry. They offered her something like that, 1.8 or 1.9, and she wanted 2.1 or 2.2.
A greedy bitch.
No, I'm just saying. You haven't heard about Nick Kyrgios in the news because Lisa Wilkinson is, not happy with her day job. So she wants more money. And that's going to dominate the
Do you
news.
reckon she lights up her joints with $100 notes?
Oh, dude.
She could.
At the same time, you want to talk about the state of AFL soccer, not AFL soccer, Australian soccer. Yeah. What's the women's league doing in Australian soccer?
Well, they've got their launch this week, but
Yeah. In the States, Stephen Colbert fucking made mention of it, right? He goes, the papers are losing it because America will not be fielding a team in the World Cup, right? They didn't make it through the
they
qualifiers.
lost it, yeah.
And he goes, but we already have a team in the World Cup, the women's fucking
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Not only are they in the fucking cup next year, they've won it like the last 3 years.
Who knew?
Running, yeah. Like literally.
But that's why even the Matildas, what they call them,
Matildas.
like they don't get enough credit. Like they are fucking an amazing team, the girls, man. Like seriously, like Sam Kerr right now got put in a group for the best player in the world. An Australian girl. He's actually Thing's sister. Who's the guy who's played for West Coast? Kerr.
Oh, Daniel Kerr.
That's his sister.
Oh.
She's like one of the best soccer players in the world. But no mention of her.
That's
Have you
what I'm
heard of
saying.
her?
No mention of her, right? No mention
She's
of her.
fucking amazing.
Nick Kyrgios has been the whipping boy for the last 12 months,
Yeah.
right? Falls under the radar when Lisa Wilkinson is
Yeah.
300,000 short of like her expectations.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking
Poor Lisa.
penalty rates have just gone.
Poor Lisa.
Cut off. Penalty rates are off the table now. We're not discussing them anymore. They're done.
Hey,
Cop that cunt.
Her husband is in the
Cop
media.
that cunt.
Her husband is in the media.
Yeah.
He does fucking sports shows in Sydney. He's probably on a mint.
Yeah.
What are they fucking complaining about,
Yeah.
man?
How can you be so greedy?
No, but I'm saying.
And he wears dumbass bandanas.
Do you understand the imbalance? And that's
Nah.
what pisses me off, the contrast. When it's convenient, the standard whipping boys come out, the way we blame The Bachelor,
Yeah.
or we blame Trump or whatever. The standard whipping boys come out when it's convenient. But it's like, we don't need to worry about Nick Kyrgios walking off a court right now,
Yeah.
because Lisa Wilkinson is down 300,000, right? But fucking, Kerr makes team of the fucking the world. No one knows.
Dude, she's up for the
That's an
best player. She's
accomplishment.
up for the best player in the world.
That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
You'd think you want to give little girls a fucking role model to work.
There you
towards?
go.
There you go.
She's amazing.
International sports star.
Yeah.
At the top of the game,
Dude, if it
Have a
was,
Clio
can I just
magazine
say,
too.
I'm not much, I'm not much into the whole sexism thing, whatever. But if, let's say, fucking an Australian male made Balloon d'Or, the best player in the world, that'd be sucking his dick from 2 ways till Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, big time.
seriously, how fucked up is that, dude? It's insane.
Fucking Lisa Wilkinson, man. Fuck yeah.
She's at the party right now doing coke, man.
Oh, dude.
With Buddy Franklin.
Dude, Channel 10 just signed her for $2 million. Mate, coke is on her.
Dude, she's at
8 balls on me.
Eight balls
She's at
on
that
me,
coke
guys.
party with Peter Hellier and fucking Sam
Sophie
Pang.
Monk.
Sophie Monk's
To the
getting involved.
Bachelorette, man. How's Sophie, Johnny?
Yeah, been watching that shitstorm?
So hot. No, I don't watch it.
Have you following her on Twitter? I have. Let me give
Get
you an
your eyes
update.
off my girl,
Let me give you an update.
bitch.
The update.
Do me give you a...
I can't, man.
She's gorgeous, period.
I can't. I actually can't.
You sure you don't want to know about what she's up to?
Blowing someone.
Or
I
what
don't
she
know.
looks or what she looks like
Someone.
lately? You know. So what she says is... I'm pretty sure she's not talking about you. She says, when you can't be with the guy you love...
She doesn't. She is talking about me. She just doesn't realize it yet.
Well, no, because they're still showing The Bachelorette, so she can't announce who she's, slammed.
She hasn't found him yet,
Dude, she was sucking dick.
and I'm right here waiting
Do you want to talk about? Sorry,
Keep waiting, mate.
Do you want to talk about Australian
with my
media?
fly down.
Dude, there was a movie on TV the other day. It came up. I think I was cleaning or I think I was cooking, and just TV rolled around. Like whatever I had on the background.
Was it Red Dog?
No. It's a movie that
Backers?
I bet you probably watched as a young teenager and just felt inspired. Just staring at me over the pop filter. Just a set of eyes.
Go on.
Yeah. I reckon this cunt would have fucking aspired to be like these cunts. Yeah. It was a movie, I think it was late 90s, early 2000s. And it was trying to touch a niche area. And because we're Australian, they just asked it up and it just looked so tacky, and I was just staring at it like, this is fucked.
Skinheads with Russell Crowe?
No. That was a great movie. That was in the 80s. That was a great movie. Man, it was all about the race relations of the Vietnamese. No.
That wasn't 80s, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Young
Russell
Russell
early
Crowe,
80s. Very early 80s.
Really?
Yeah.
Robert Stopper?
Well, he's saying it was 70s, late 70s.
No, I would have thought more 90s.
No, dude. My mum said that she saw it when she had bought it. She had borrowed it from the video store, but she said I was young, but old enough to be aware of violence and coarse language.
Okay.
So she said she couldn't watch it because she ran out of time. So I ended up watching it with her when I was 17 or something.
And wait, he's right.
You serious?
92.
No shit.
And?
Bobby!
It looks a lot older than 92.
Dude, a lot older.
It looks a lot older.
Jesus Christ.
Was it set in 92 though?
No, actually, release date, 1992.
Okay.
It said 12th of November, 1992.
Well,
That's
that makes
weird.
sense.
I would have thought late 80s at least.
I would have thought late 80s, yeah.
No, just from watching it, I just thought it seemed more 90s than
Yeah.
80s.
No,
That cost $1.6 million back in 92 to make.
yeah.
It was just fucking cunts with skinheads.
Yeah, true.
And they went in and busted up a supermarket. And they did heroin.
Chiquito bars, mate. With the mint.
Yeah. It made 3.3. That's weird. Anyway, sorry.
Okay.
So they doubled their money.
Tell me if you remember this movie, because I watched some of it when it was on TV, and I was just this is the worst
Oh
movie
yeah, back to the Bobby movie.
Yeah.
Go on.
It's called Bootmen. He's shaking his head!
Sorry, mate.
He's shaking his head! He knows exactly what I'm talking
I
about.
don't.
Fuck off.
Bootman.
Bootmen.
Sounds like a gay army movie. Touch your boots, boys.
A gay army movie. It's about a guy in the army who's dealing with his sexuality. Falls in love with his colonel,
Stop touching me, boy.
Yeah, he starts a relationship with some guy that gets killed. Billy gets killed.
Is that one of the scenes?
That's it.
Poignant story.
Dude.
Oh, that does look like.
Dude.
That's that dancing one. Yeah.
Oh, so you do know you motherfucker.
Have you watched any of that?
No.
When did it come out?
It had to 2000.
Oh my god.
I think it was based after the Tap Dogs, right?
Yeah.
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 That was quite quick.
No, because when I saw the thing, I remembered.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it
Do
though.
you know what that movie's about?
Tap Dogs. I saw them at a winery once.
Of course you did.
Tap Dogs.
Of course you did.
Tap Dogs.
Dude, 2000. That just says a lot, man. The fact that it was 2000. I'm just thinking of 2000. Just the epitome of starchy trying to keel over
what?
into new and urban.
Wait a second. I'm looking up Australian movies released in 2000.
Trying to kill it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, trying to cross over into
Trying
that.
to cross over
Yeah,
and
and
make
it's just
something
awkward.
cool that's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Dude, that Bootmen movie was just these guys in flannies that tight jeans that had attached steel tap shoes to their boots, and they're tap dancing through all these scenes on the corrugated iron, and the steel.
How much would that shit just not fly at a work site? How quickly would you just get bashed? In 2 seconds.
I'm just watching it. I'm this is fucked. The one walk that they had on the show he gets them all their sound equipment for their gig. Do you know what I mean? And he comes in his Adidas jacket, yeah. But do you know what the killer of it was, man? This is the part when I just went, nah, man, this is too much. And I actually laughed out loud. And I wrote this quote down, right? Basically, they do some show and it gets put in the paper and they flop, it flopped or whatever. I can't remember. They fucked up some show, right? And they did something that they didn't have a permit for or some shit, and they got arrested for it, right? Whatever it was, I don't remember. Okay, I'm lying here. All I remember was they got arrested for something. Yeah,
Broke into the work site and
they
started
got
tapping.
arrested for something to do with the show or like promoting the show or some shit. Right? This kid, right, gets bailed out of the cop station or whatever by his old man. Yeah, like whatever.
Is this kid one of the tap dogs?
Yeah, he's the main dude, I think. Right? And this is because I was sort of watching it and like trying to focus on what I was doing. Right?
I was just trying to dance, Dad.
Yeah, dude. And this is the line. This is the line that came out, and I just went, "Nah, man."
Let me brace myself. Okay.
Like the old man's having a go at the kid, like for getting picked up by the cops, and the kid's like, "Come on, Dad, I wasn't charged." And then Dad's like, "Only because I know Bluey Roberts."
Bluey Roberts.
Oh my god, man, I died. I'm like,
Only because I know Bluey Roberts.
Bluey Roberts, dude. I swear to God. And then I started laughing about it because he had that full like, that voice. And I thought about it, right? Before anyone saw what we looked like, right? People like always used to hit me up and say, "Oh, I want to see photos of Johnny, or whatever." Blah blah blah. Like my mates, like I said, most know Nick, but they didn't know you, right? I go, "Well, what do you?" He goes, "I can already picture it." My cousin was a big one for this. I can already picture him. I'm like, well, what can you picture? Like, you can just hear him. Like, what's in a voice? It actually makes sense, man. At work, I use the squawk to talk to the yardie in the yard, to move trailers around. And I'll pick it up and just go, "Hello, yardie. Yardie, you there?" And sometimes, like, depending who's on, I get ignored or, like, they don't fire right back or whatever. So I started fucking with them. And I'd pick up the thing. I'd be like, "Hey, yardie. Yeah, mate. Yeah, could I get trailer 191 on door 63, thanks?" And I would fuck around with my voice like that.
The deep dominating voice.
I would do different voices, dude. I would do fucking, like, older dudes. Like, I'd fucking do all types of shit. And they would respond, like, immediately. Mm-hmm. But if I speak in my normal voice, they ignore me. Dead set.
What's this deep authoritative voice?
They'd be like, "Hello, yardie. Yeah, can we get 172 on door 63? And it'd be like,
right away, mate.
Yeah, right away. Get on it. I'm like, yeah, cheers. And I change it up. I change everything I'm saying. Or I try and say something similar to what someone else said. A lot of guys would pick up the squawk and they won't even ask if the guy's there. They'll just say, "Yeah, mate, this is fucking blah, 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 and we need this done right away." And then they'll just respond. So I started doing that.
Johnny.
Curse has moved to you, Dimitri.
The bottle
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So it fucking works. The voice thing, man. It's all in a fucking voice.
Adding authority.
Like perception, yeah. That's why I just laughed about that fucking Bluey Roberts cunt. Because I'm looking at this dickweed and then I see this old fart. I'm like,
only because I know Bluey Roberts.
Yeah. Do you know a Bluey Roberts?
No.
Tell me you know. Come on, you gotta...
You know a Bluey.
Somewhere
Just because I'm white? Just because I'm white?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know a Bluey Roberts.
No, hang on. You're telling me in your collective of growing up, you never knew any blokes like that would have been like that?
Bluey Roberts.
Dude, no, enlighten me, because I'm asking.
That's more country folk, though, wouldn't it be? Like,
not just Bluey Roberts, but like I'm saying,
I'm not country.
Surely you would have had in your fucking circles, you would have had
Bluey Roberts.
Some true blue fucking dinky die cunts like this.
Oh, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to know because, I didn't grow up in that environment. That's why it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
It's just so Australian.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw. Dude, do you know what's? I went to IKEA like 2-3 weeks ago. This is my mum's fucked. Dude,
Wait, can I just ask you, that Bootman movie, was the dad like opposed to the kids dancing?
Something like that. I don't know.
Like he didn't want them to do it?
Shit like that. Yeah, standard rebel.
Before we get off that subject...
Got to cut out this dancing, boy.
What movie just epitomizes the year 2000, man?
Wog Boy. No, actually, Wog Boy.
That came out, yeah.
Right.
He would have watched it for sure.
I don't know. Wog Boy's the first one I can think of.
Looking for Alabrandy.
Oh!
Don't lie!
That kid!
Don't lie, man.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, the schoolboy preppy kid that kills himself.
Yeah.
And then Jacob Coote from Cook High. Yeah. He comes out with his long hair.
Johnny.
Yeah, Jacob Coote from Cook High. And then everyone just fucking loses it.
Come on, Johnny.
No idea.
You never read Looking for Alabrandy in high school? We had to.
We had to, yeah.
Then they made the movie, so just watch the movie.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's so much easier.
It's going to be the same thing. Yeah.
Basically was.
Not as white trash as you thought I was, Trollman.
You don't read. You're illiterate. We figured that out. Can't tell the time.
What?
My mum's buckled, man. I'm remembering a couple of weeks ago. It was a Sunday, and I was looking for a doona cover and some bed sheets and shit. So I thought I'll call her up. I'll see if she wants.
The ones too stained, were they?
You're a dick. Nah, honestly, one of my doona covers I've had for as long as I've been in my place, so nearly 5 years, and the other one was probably even older than that.
Gross.
Says the guy that doesn't change his bed sheets.
Ew.
Are you serious? I'll fucking wrangle you to death right now.
You know how you moved houses? Did you actually change the bed sheet yet?
I was given Egyptian cotton ones, which I sent you the picture of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you used them?
Yeah.
Have you changed them?
I put them on when I first moved in.
Oh, you still got to clean them.
I haven't changed them.
You're disgusting.
Still got to clean them. How long have you been there for?
I don't even want to discuss that because I want to have an appetite when we go to lunch now.
I don't know, 5 months or something.
Oh my god, dude! I can't imagine the bacteria fest that's happening in your house right now. It's like a lab, just a science lab of petri dishes.
No.
He's growing in his own little world in his sheets. The bacteria's built a whole new world.
Come into my paradise. Girl pulls back the sheets, just fucking minions jumping around. Like,
Yeah, the dust.
oh my god.
Sperm dust.
dude.
We've talked about this.
No, I was just changing because I wanted to change.
That's what gets me in the
Look.
mood.
You're disgusting.
Sperm dust gets him into the
Sense
mood.
of Johnny.
You're feral, man.
Yeah,
I just give
and
the
you
bed a
said-
little. I just give the bed a little.
It's just all the dust comes up, the pixie dust.
And they don't realise when they're breathing it in. Then all of a sudden they're just like,
the pheromones.
"This guy is so sexy." I just go,
Pheromones, man. It's just hallucinogens.
It's true.
Like you can see the green mist in the air. You're disgusting. Dude, I called her up to say, do you want to go to DFO and come with me to like all the Manchester shops, like Sheridan and all that sort of shit? Dude, it was fucking 12 o'clock, midday, right? And daylight savings had kicked in, so it was 1 o'clock, right? But my clock's still at 12 in the car. Called my mom, like, hey. She's like, hello? I'm like, what, are you sick? No, I'm still in bed. Bed? Like, it's fucking after midday, what are you doing? She was at a Greek fucking club till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Timmy's mum raging.
Rocky,
What do
man.
you mean? Some clarinet player had come down from Greece, so she was at like a social hall. They just packed in one.
Yeah. And he just tore shit up.
Yeah, are you serious?
His
He was playing
clarinet.
the old lady card like 4 days ago.
He's just sitting there like...
You know they were doing the Zorba till all hours of the
Dude,
morning,
she
boys.
was,
right?
literally. It fucking, like 4 days earlier, she was playing that I'm getting old, you know, like la la. I'm like, what old? Like, I was in bed by 1. You were in bed at 5.
Your mum rages harder than me.
Seriously,
For sure.
bad.
Ah.
So I've gone with her to DFO. We've just fucking done the trawl looking for shit.
Would you choose a nice little florally number?
Yes, pink and lavender. You know, and they gave me the bonus fucking potpourri to throw in as well.
Beautiful.
You're fucked. You'd have separate towels in your bathroom too, wouldn't you?
Separate.
No, like little hand towels.
You mean the ones he pisses on or the one he...
The embroidered hand towels. You would too.
Yeah, JW in the corner.
JW! J-Dub. Oh my god, I never realised that.
J-Dub.
J-Dubs.
J-Dub, yeah, J-Dub.
Holy shit, maybe you are the Messiah.
JW.
You could use that as an angle for a Messiah job, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
I would.
how did I never see that? That's what this whole podcast thing is about. Just now and then, watch our support just start steamrolling in, man.
Yep.
'Cause it just
Johnny,
came up that- oh my
you
God.
may be other Messiah.
Yeah.
Go on, make us some money, man.
Yeah, no, fucking hell, man. We're hungry. We're hungry.
I'm hungry, man.
I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry.
Will come, my children.
All right. I've gone to IKEA. Like, I was on the way. I didn't find what I wanted, so I said I'll stop at the Homemaker Centre on the way home.
Oh, nothing's soft enough at DFO for his little sensitive skin.
Are you serious? This is coming from you. I love it.
Didn't like the way the fabric felt at DFO.
You're
Let's go to
such a
Target.
dick-eating troll, I swear. Seriously.
Mum, these are way too rough. Let's just go to another store.
Dude, have you been to like the Homemaker Centre on a Sunday?
Can't say I have.
There's about 4 people there.
I swear to God.
I don't like to venture out. You know this.
I know. I was walking around IKEA.
I like the darkness of my
He
room.
sends his mum out to get him smokes.
Just a couple of durries, thanks. It's weird because I've just started not working on a Sunday, yeah, like after 7 years, and I'm fucking loving it because I'm getting to see like a whole new world
life?
of people. Yeah, life, like literally. I'm walking around this IKEA, man. I'm by myself, so I'm just power walking through shit. IKEA on a Sunday is like the labyrinth of the lost. It's literally just women power walking through the fucking joint, like, and then like stopping and spending like 2 hours
Writing notes
on shit,
in
yeah.
their pad.
And all the men are exactly the same.
Lost souls.
Dude, they're in their fucking Sunday dad swag.
You know what?
right?
They're wearing a collared polo top. They're wearing like khaki kind of shorts and runners.
Yeah.
And they're always wearing a hat.
And they're behind the pack a little bit. Just-
Yeah. And they're always, but the polo shirt's always striped.
I swear to God, all of them had the
Ralph Lauren.
same.
Yeah.
They all had the same glazed over expression on their face, and they were pushing trolleys just filled with shit. They didn't have any idea what
You know
any of
what?
this shit
The guy's
was.
thinking, I've got to fucking put all this shit together.
Yeah, man.
Like, fuck this.
I swear. I stopped for a second because I was trying to find my way out, and I actually went up to a girl. I go, "Hey, man," I need to get to the out of here. Like, literally, I found what I want to find.
And leave, man.
I said, I need to get out of here. I go, it just feels like I'm going around in circles. Like, it's never going to end. IKEA is fucked.
Yeah, dude, I get
It's like
claustrophobic in there.
bedspreads, and then like pillowcases, and then doilies, and then it just keeps expanding. I'm like, for fuck's. And she's like, yeah, it gets like that.
You have to
Listen,
admit though, sometimes like some of the little setups they have are pretty fucking sweet.
I know, they're nice setups.
Like they have like a little office like setup or something.
Yeah, but that's where you get lost.
They're nice setups, but it just doesn't stop.
Hmm.
It's a labyrinth, man. I expect the Minotaur to come out at one point, and waiting for Theseus to come out with his sword and like kill something.
And
right?
then quickly dwindle back.
Yeah. I'm looking for like the breadcrumbs and the pebbles, like to try and get out of here. Dude, and she's like, oh, go straight, and then you'll see a door and a fake wall. Just go to the left of the wall.
Pull one of the books out of the shelf. The second door will
I
open.
swear to God, that's what I said to her. I go, am I going to have to pull in a statue or something?
Do you mean at the back of the hot dog stand?
I swear to God.
Fuck.
And I followed what she said, right? She goes, turn left and go straight. I'm like, So I did, and I've hit like a wall. I'm like, but the path is like pointing me to go this way. So I've like peered around like a curtain, and then and there's like a door to get out. And I'm like, sunlight, you know.
Score.
Yeah, that's it. But dude, these dads, man, they were just so fucking broken. Like,
Dude, they're adding up the cost of everything in the trolley.
dude, they didn't have an inch of life left.
And then, like Nick said, they also have to have the thought of
And
building it when they get home.
they're all lost. Like,
And the wives are like, you better build that by tomorrow. and
aimlessly
eat it.
just following around whatever, because they're not in there. Dude, men generally don't have any idea about design. All right, like generally, as a rule of thumb, we don't care. No,
Speak for yourself.
fuck off, dickhead. Like, yeah, you look at my house. I think my house looks pretty nice. Okay, and I had some part to do that.
Debate.
Fucking idiot. Oh, sorry, Mr. Masculinity.
Don't.
I threw a Vicks vapor drop at him. It's like,
Hey, it stung.
you know, I'm going to replay that in the edit. I'm just going to like rewind it like 2 or 3 times.
These corners are sharp.
Yeah, but the kicker was, man, I was standing around just watching this, and all I heard was, Emerson, let's go find Mum, okay? And I said, oh, this dude looked totally lost and distraught.
Dude,
and he's trying to rope in his kids, so get the fuck out.
Dude,
Come on, let's find Mummy.
I
Let's
have
go.
the best song for these dads on a Sunday.
Oh, here we go.
And this is what they've got to play.
Easy like Sunday morning.
You're such a
Hey,
girl.
It's by a little unknown band. I don't know if you heard of them, called Pantera. Broken.
And
Broken, man.
I've been having this song every day.
I'm broken!
their only good song was Cowboys from Hell. I mean, let's be real right now.
I'm going to kill you. Are you serious? Cowboys from Hell is their only good song. You tell me this isn't a good song?
Dude, Dimebag, man. This is that riff, man.
Cemetery Gates.
Actually, I'll be honest, I don't really know much Pantera at all.
Dude, Cemetery Gates is such a good song.
I don't know. I'm just trolling on that one for real, because I don't really know.
know, then why do you say some stupid shit like that?
Troll.
I just want to hear him sound broken.
Dude, seriously, if you want hours of fun, go to the Homemaker Centre on a Sunday. It's ridiculous. It's just fucked.
People
And then-
watch.
And you know what the other funny part is? They're all going against the grain.
What a track.
Like, I sort of had to backtrack here because I went past the exit and came back looking for it. And as I'm doing it, all the dudes were going against the grain of sea, of all the women pushing forward, like a school of fish.
Trying to fight their way
And
through.
they're just standing there looking completely bewildered and perplexed, like, where the fuck am I?
I've been that guy, dude. I've been that guy before.
Yeah, it's
not good.
insane, man.
Not cool.
I don't know. Do you spend your Sundays, like, doing shit like that?
I'm working.
Other when you're working.
No.
I'm not
I like to be at home.
Yeah.
Or we've gone visit, like, actually go see a friend, get out of the house a little bit. But no.
Yeah.
No. I'm not that person. Like, if Ren needs something, she'll be like, can we go to IKEA? I go, yep, what do you need?
Yeah.
She'll be like, I need this and this. All right, we're out of there in like 10 minutes, man. Gone. I go, where is it? She goes, this section. Get it? Go.
I get headaches, man. Every time I go to that sort of
That
shit.
place gives me anxiety, man.
I get anxiety.
Dude,
I feel trapped. And there's no oxygen, man. It's
Nah.
just sunlight. You're literally in a fucking labyrinth, man.
Last time we went there, I said to her, I need to get out of here. I'm getting lightheaded. She goes, what's wrong? I'm going to smash someone.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to...
You can't breathe, man. You can't breathe. And you know what, man?
Do it on purpose.
You could easily accumulate a fucking shopping trolley worth of shit in 5 minutes.
Yeah, man.
Did you get some Swedish meatballs for lunch?
No, I didn't
Hot
get
dogs.
anything to eat
The
from
dollar
there.
hot dogs.
Oh.
No.
What did I get last time I was there? It was the beef Wellington.
Of course you went for the
Frank.
balls.
I got-
You got the Frank.
I got the beef Wellington.
Can I have your longest, thickest sausage? Make it a double. They bring out this Kransky. It's like,
Is this big enough for you?
seriously?
No, I got the beef Wellington. It was terrible.
Who orders beef Wellington at IKEA?
Who goes... You know, people actually go there for dinner.
Where, IKEA? Fuck off.
People go to IKEA
Who would go to IKEA
for
dinner?
lunch or for dinner.
I actually know a specific person who I'm not going to name that does that.
Fuck off.
Dude, no, I'm not even joking.
Dinner? As
Like-
in, like...
It's because you can go there and get cheap dinner.
Yeah, you go there for $10 and you get load up.
Dude, literally, like, hot dogs all round, $5. Done.
Dollar hot dog, dude.
That's disgusting.
Smart.
So they get the lift up.
Smart.
If you're in the galley, it's called smart.
Yeah, but where are you
That's
driving to?
European cuisine, man.
Yeah. These are some tasty hot dogs.
We're getting some real Swedish shit right now,
Yeah,
guys.
it's a hot dog from Swedenland. That's insane.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would go there? I'm sorry, I've never heard of that before.
Dude, every
ever.
time I've gone to IKEA, the fucking thing is full, man. The fucking thing is full.
Yeah, true.
It's full. And I'm thinking, why? like, it's not good food. Like, it's not.
They're cheap. Look, IKEA
You know
has
what? I'd
everything.
rather go to Costco and buy a fucking pizza. From
Even
Costco.
the Costco shit's disgusting.
Yeah, but IKEA's worse.
Is it? Do you reckon Costco and IKEA are both on the same level of cuisine?
Yeah. The Costco
Yeah.
pizzas are freshly made, though, right in front of you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because they've got the kitchens and stuff. You don't know where the fucking hot dogs are coming from.
Hey, they got the kitchens at the back at
Because
IKEA.
I've had the Costco.
Or the Baby Marie with the
Dude,
hot
with the-
dogs in there.
The dude with the big chef hat.
What, in IKEA?
Tell
Yeah, he lost
Shit,
his
tell
job
me
at
he's the chef.
Smorgies and now he's at IKEA.
It's the chef got Smorgies.
He's at IKEA now. That's fucked.
Yeah, but people actually go there and eat dinner.
Yeah, it's true.
That's disgusting.
That's totally true.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm proud to say I don't know
Johnny's
anyone
like-
that.
It's like Sunday night, Ritz night, guys. Let's go down to IKEA. Treat ourselves.
Yeah. Dude, you can get mashed potato, meatballs, whatever, for like $3.
This guy's laughing. Look at him. Look at him. He's laughing.
You can.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
Just don't get the beef Wellington. Not good.
What again? Just a fucking.
That wasn't me.
What does your average meal cost when you go out to dinner? Like, say you're one other person.
$60.
60?
At average, yeah, $60-$70.
I'm hooked on Nando's lately, and that's
Is that with-
expensive.
Yeah, but
Nando's is expensive.
that's with non-alcoholic drinks.
I was going to say with a drink. Yeah, you'd expect what? Like 80?
Well,
90?
when you go out, you expect the main to be around the 20-25, depending where you are, and a drink. So you're looking at about $35 each person.
So say for two people, average would be about $60.
Yeah.
You'd expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
What are you paying at IKEA for hot dogs?
$4. $1 hot dogs, man.
$1. Huh?
And you know what they do when they give it to you? I've
See
seen
why people
it.
go there for dinner, Jimmy?
Dude,
That's
I've seen
disgusting.
a father and son, man. Like,
But it tastes
horrible.
weird.
This guy.
And they give you the fucking crates, the big fucking. You can fit like how many in there? Like 6 or something, dude. Like,
6 hot dogs?
dude.
Yeah, but you feel sick after you eat 6 hot
Yeah,
dogs.
but it's $6. So
Hey.
people are like, fuck it.
You fool.
Am I seriously out of touch? Like, I'm broke, but
Dude.
most of my money goes on food because I don't want to eat
You live
crap.
close to IKEA. You might as well go to IKEA for dinner.
Yeah, you need to start going there for dinner.
I ride my bike there so I don't burn fuel.
You save
Dude,
yourself a
6 hot
fortune.
dogs, $6. You get free sauce,
Free mustard.
free mustard, everything.
Get on it.
Yeah, I don't know how. That doesn't make sense to me.
It's a must.
Knowing what I go through to cook my meals, you know what I mean?
So
and
you-
even when I go to eat out, I look into where the fuck I'm eating. I
You
don't,
might
I
as
don't
well
like,
go to IKEA, man. Just give in.
Imagine where those hot dogs come from. To be able to serve them to you cooked for $1.
Dude, but that's the thing, man. Like,
How much nutritional value do you reckon
you can
there's
look
hot
at a
dogs?
meal. You can
How
look
much
at a meal.
snout is in those hot dogs?
You can look at a meal and figure out how much that meal costs to make. You know what I mean? Even at a restaurant, you know what I mean? You can ballpark the price of the meal.
It's not even real meat though. It's like mashed up.
What's
fucking,
in IKEA meat? Look it up.
Well,
Yeah, like-
actually, they actually
Dude, the
they had
Wellington.
horse.
Yeah, they had horse. They were
At one
hang on.
stage.
found out for doing horse.
IKEA beef Wellington.
Ingredients.
Dude, it comes up in the search.
Didn't taste right.
Beef Wellington
Didn't taste like beef.
Pretty sure you ate donkey or some shit.
Probably.
ingredients.
Carpet.
According to IKEA
Nutrition.
Google, on Mashed. Oh my god, on Mashed.com it actually says how to make perfect IKEA meatballs. It's half a pound of ground beef, half a pound of ground pork, 1 small onion, 1.6 ounces of panko, a boiled potato, 5 tablespoons of butter, salt.
So I'm pretty sure what it's saying is half a pound of horse, half a pound of donkey.
That's the meatballs.
2 tablespoons of margarine and some fake potatoes.
Yeah. Nice.
But they use potato. It's like the stuff that KFC uses. It's like
the
powder.
flakes. Deb.
It's a powder.
Deb mashed potato.
Dude, it's a powder that you mix water with and mix it, and it turns into a paste.
Deb mashed potato. In the supermarket, you buy in the packets. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Apparently, IKEA have released the exact recipe to make the meatballs. But this guy said, before you get too excited, let me just tell you it's wrong. I'm not saying they lied. I'm just saying that if you follow it exactly, it won't taste like the ones from them.
Just one random dude. Yeah. Dude, do me a favour. Do an experiment. Go to IKEA and get some hot dogs. Take a bite and tell us what you think.
Why?
It tastes like a hot dog. But I just want to get your reaction.
Why? What do you mean,
for $1, like, fuck, man, just go there and eat dinner every night.
What are you, nuts?
Literally, dude, $1 a meal each night. $7 for the week for dinners. How can you go wrong with that?
One hot dog's not going to fill you up.
When your ass might get a bit itchy, but
I don't have your what's it called? Your
no, not from the pork.
Your faulty
Just
DNA.
Additives.
I'm going to make up. I'm going to make up.
Fuck off, in tune DNA, bitch.
I'm going to make up a condition for him for the not eating pork.
Hypersensitive
Porkin'
DNA.
and Titus.
Porkin' and Titus.
Yeah.
Porkatitis.
Porkatitis.
Either way.
All right,
Porkophilia.
Anyway,
boys, I think my parking's running out.
Yeah.
Hang on.
My parking has run out.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Fuck Johnny.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes to get to my car.
Johnny, man.
I got 2 minutes to get to my car. Running time.
2 hours, 51 minutes.
I'm not feeling very oracle-ish, so I'm not going to do it.
No, you got to do something, man.
I got 2 hours, 51.
For once in your life, do something.
2 hours 37.
2 hours and 57 minutes exactly.
57, that's what I said. 2:57.
Before we wrap,
257.
Yes, spot on.
Before we wrap,
The
give a
oracle is
shout
back.
out to Clark Danza out in, where was he? I looked him up. I can't remember. He's on the other side. He's in the UK.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Sorry,
hit us
we
up.
looked it up. Yeah.
He hit us up earlier in the year.
Sorry we didn't get back
And
to you,
somehow,
man.
I didn't see the message come through.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you were still handling Instagram at that time.
Was it through Insta?
Yeah.
Really?
Come through, yeah. Apparently, we'd seen it, but yeah. It hadn't
What did he say? He's
applied.
from Leeds, I think, or something.
Leeds?
Yeah, something like that. So shout out, man. Like, that's
shout
awesome.
out.
Thank you.
I just want to say one thing. Go Chelsea.
Fuck off,
You are
idiots.
such a wanker. You just pissed off our one fan in the UK. Thanks a lot, man.
Go the Blue Boys.
You mean Chelsea, the
He
fucking...
probably is a Chelsea
Clark,
supporter
listen,
if he's
mate,
a smart
if you
man.
make-
Yes, he lives in Leeds, but he goes for Chelsea in London.
Yeah. I don't live in Carlton. I go for Carlton. Bitch.
You're a malaka.
I was born in Carlton, so I don't know what to tell you, man.
Clark's a smart man. He'll know.
No, well, it says here he's trying to get to Australia. So, Clark, listen, mate, if you do get to Australia, we can kick Bobby off the podcast and have you on.
And get you down for a beer, man. Yeah, we'll get you down for a beer.
But
Bobby can be the chimney sweep.
Shine your shoes, Governor.
serving us drinks. Anyway, so shout out to Clark, and thank you everyone for listening as always. Send us your questions, feedback, blah blah blah, usual shit. Shit, 3 hours. Fuck, I got an edit to do now.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice not having an edit the last 3 weeks. I actually used my Wednesdays to do stuff I want to do.
Yeah, Bobby.
I can't imagine what you did on your day off.
He just wanked himself.
Yeah, I swear, because you were MIA. You were radio silence. We didn't hear shit from you.
When? What? Why? What? Who? What
Like the last
Exactly.
3 weeks.
do you mean?
I reckon he got into some fucked up porn, man.
Yeah, because I haven't seen him at work either.
I reckon he
Big
got
dark
in,
porn.
yeah, on the dark
You know
web.
what, dude? I'll be honest. I can't actually imagine what you do on your day off.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I would.
You know what he does?
Yeah, I
You know what he
would.
does? He goes out, maybe looks at his car, sees everything I can do in his car.
Gives
Go
up.
back in the house. He'll make himself a lot of biscuits.
Yeah.
And-
We picks with Vegemite.
what do you do?
What do you do? I can tell you right now what I did on our days off. One of the days I think I cleaned my house and did just fucked around with audio and backed up my iPod. Another day I went for a bike ride through the southeast. Did something with my mum, I think.
The last Wednesday we went for breakfast.
Yeah, we went for breakfast. And we did some.
I did
other
some stuff
shopping
around
that
the
I
house.
needed to do.
I did the garage thing.
Yeah.
Went to my garage and just cleaned up a little bit.
What did you do? Just come to think of
You know what? I was going heroin.
Yeah, look at my mark. No, I spent
No,
most
you
of my
don't
time.
do them there so people know. You do them between your toes.
Just dimple.
Good man.
I spent most of my time at the Mason Temple in Frederick. Junior Dragon of the East.
And with that, let's wrap.
You clever job.